Hello everybody, and welcome back to WIP Week. Yeah, so just like last time, this video is all about finishing up WIPs that I have just laying around. This week we are going to try to we're going to at least do this, put my tapestry on dowels. I'm going to learn how to do that. And then we are going to work on Belle's Halloween costume, which I have this close to being done. And then I don't know if we'll finish that. I only have a few days to record this because I'm starting late. Every time I would turn on my recording downstairs, Bellamy would come over and just sit right in front of it. And yeah, we don't do that in this house. No bells on camera. So let's start with this, and then we'll move on to Belle's costume, and then, yeah, we'll see where we get after that. Okay, so I have never done this before, but I am almost certain that it is just single crochet around, and then, yeah, we'll figure it out. I was going to use the rest of my rainbow yarn to do this, but I don't know where it's at. I'm sure I'll find it as soon as I'm done with this, because that's how it goes. Okay. I would imagine we start from the front of it. Okay, so we are done with the top layer. I don't know why this side is uneven. This is the top of that row. This is the end of it. So I don't know why there's an extra little dip there. The blocking did not go how I thought it was going to. Obviously you can see there's still quite a wave in it. But we will just chalk it up to live and learn kind of thing. I'm gonna do a chain for the hanging strap, maybe? I don't know how long to go. But we will just go until my heart's content. This project has been anything but easy, but it is done. As soon as I weave in this end and the other end. Okay, and just like that, we have a hanging tapestry. Where am I gonna put it? Who knows? Probably right there on my wall, but we will see later. I never got around to putting a back on it, so this is the end of that project. And I don't think it's gonna slide off, even if Belle gets it. You'd have to pull, like, pretty decent. This side is a lot tighter than the other side, because this side just goes, but this side just only goes to there. So we will hang this up at a later point. But yeah, that is my tapestry crochet done. Okay. Now we are going to move on to the second project that I'm going to finish today. I'm gonna finish it today. It is only 12:30. I have to finish it. This is the first, like, 3/4 of Belle's lamb costume. As you can see, it's got 2 little armholes right here, one on each side. It is a combination between, I believe it's called a bobble stitch and a single crochet. I don't remember what the original hook was that I was using up from here to here. Pretty sure it was my 10 millimeter. And then from here to here, I was using probably my 6.5 or my 8. My son loses all of my crochet hooks, especially if they're in a crochet project. But now we're going to use an 11.5 because that's the one I can find. So I just was testing it. There's a bobble, single crochet, bobble, there's a bobble, and then a single crochet. I need to go at least around 2 to 3 times, see where we're at. These bubbles are much bigger than the other ones, but we will make it work. But yeah, I need to go a couple more rounds, see how long it is. My he's sleeping in the bed, so I'll just hold it up to him and see how far down it goes while he's sleeping. And then yeah, technically there's also it's a different yarn, because up here is the Premier Just Chanel white, and then this is Mainstays Chanel yarn. This is my son, he does this. He rips all my stuff. A Cozy Chanel yarn. So it's a much bigger skein than those little Just Premier. But we're also double stranding with this, which is Red Heart Super Saver, because I wanted to give it a texture that was, besides the fluffy, I wanted to make sure it was warm too. So let me get you guys down into view and I will be right back. Okay, so I just cut off, or finished off this row. You can really see the difference in stitches between whatever I was using beforehand to what I'm using now. But I think that's done. It does fit him pretty well. I'm gonna come up and do a little collar here, and or maybe not, I don't know. Oh no, I've got black fabric downstairs for a collar, so that is this one done as well. I have to just add a little button here, or I can move this here and add a button there. Actually, you know what, we'll just since this is so stretchy, I can put it right over his head. So we will just sew these in, and we'll sew in the bottom one, and that will be project number 2 done. And it's pretty shapeless, but it's okay because it's for baby, and he's gonna have black pants and a black shirt underneath it, so he'll be all cute like a little glam. The other part of Belle's costume is a hat, but I'm almost certain he's not gonna wear it. But I should make it anyway while I have the stuff. And then if he doesn't want to wear it, he doesn't wear it. But if he does want to wear it, which sometimes he does, then he'll have it or something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't have a hat started, so technically this is still part of his costume, which is the whip that I'm doing. But I have to start this, make a hat, and then go. And I don't know how I'm gonna do this hat yet, so I have to look it up. So give me a minute. Okay, so I have started the hat, and I'm gonna use this plush yarn. It is a pattern from Yarnspirations that I will put the link to in the description, and I will try to find the link for the top as well. But it'll work out just fine. I'm not doing double-stranded. It's the same yarn from the bottom, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna get this hat done and figure out what I'll do next, because I don't really have all that many whips anymore. I have the pink bag downstairs, which I'm gonna do when I go downstairs, but yeah, we'll see. So I'll be back. downstairs project, which was my bag that I've been working on since my color video. I made it a full crossbody bag. As you can see, I have yet to wash it to try to get that stain out. And now there's more goop on the other side. This is probably ketchup. My son has decided that he loves ketchup. So, yeah, that is that done. So for this week, we have this and the lamb shirt. The hat I got this far on before I was able to measure it on my son's head. And to say it's too small is an understatement. I need like 6 or 7 more rows. So I am gonna just undo this all the way down to this band. I'm gonna do some more, and then I'm going to connect them, and then instead of making it an actual hat that he won't use, I'm going to just make it into like a little headband. And so I'll look at how to make ears, and I'll just sew them onto the band. That way he might actually wear it, but who knows, he might just wear the shirt. But I got his underclothes for his costume, so we are almost set, and with like 10 days left to go. But this is almost done. I just have to rip out 4 full rows. So, yeah. It's gonna be a long few minutes, but it'll be okay. I promise. Okay, so my son is sleeping in my bed. I'm watching Supernatural. I just measured his fat little head. He is 49 centimeters around like the peak of his like eyebrows. This has some stretch to it, but it is about 52 centimeters. And it's got some stretch. But I think I'm going to do 2 more rows. I'm going to turn it to its side and crochet all the way down the top part, down and back. And then I'll figure out how to make the ears. So we're almost done with this one too. But give me a minute and I will give you an update. Okay. So I think I've got it as long as I want it. And you can see the difference. Maybe you can see the difference in the stitches, how they go different ways. So these ones go this way, and then these ones go long ways. I'm going to do 1 more row going long ways. And then we should be done with this. And we'll get into the ears. I know I just said that, but I was just looking at it, and I figured you guys would want to look at it too. So, yeah. You can see how the stitches go different directions. You got these lines here, the like ribbing, and then this line here. But I think I want to go down the other side instead of doing 2 on the same side. So let me only change 1 in the corner, and then I'm gonna just turn and go back into the same stitch and just work my way down, and then back down this way. Chain 1 in the corner down here, and then tie off. I think we'll see. I'll let you know when I'm done what I decided to do. You know? Okay, so what I did was, where did I put the seam? There it is. I went down and around the whole thing, and then I cut off the excess a decent amount, and then I went through, kept a long thread on, went down in a spiral, so I like folded it in half, went through this side, came out, and just flipped over. And then because I left a long loop, I could go back and do the exact same thing, down and back, tie a knot, fix this weird little divot that was formed, and then just tied it off, double knotted it, pulled the strings through here. You can kind of see one of the little nubs right there, but this should be big enough for the fact that it's almost big enough to fit on my head, so hopefully it's just loose enough that it fits his head without going anywhere, and then also not tight enough that he gets those like lines from it being on. But this mixed with the costume I think should be close enough to sheep. And then I am going to start working on the ears, which I somewhere around here have a black or a pink. I've got a pink fuzzy yarn right here that I can match with it to make the inside of the ears. So let me get to that, and I will be back when I got either the first one done or when they're both done and I'm about to sew them on. Who knows? Maybe both. So you know how I was following a pattern for a hat? I thought I lost it forever. Turns out it's on my other screen and it's saved in my files somewhere. So we're gonna make the ears that go with that hat. Here is the inside of the ear, which is done in pink on the picture as well. I have to do this twice, which was, chain 11 single crochets around till you get 21 stitches with 3 in the top, and then 9 down the sides, and then do another round. I actually did that wrong. So it has the stitch count. It says turn 21 single crochets, so I turned and did 21 single crochets, not even realizing that that would be another step. But I'm gonna do it like this again because, well, I made one look like this. I need to make the other one look like this too. So give me a minute and I'll make the other one and we'll compare them because I just did it wrong and I just realized. So un momento. Okay, so we got 2 ear insides that are, you know, they're pretty close to being the same size. No one's ears are exactly the same, but they are done. They kind of look like a tongue, but yeah, we're gonna use the white and finish this up because somehow we gotta figure out how these go together, because all it says is like do the outer ear and then this inner ear on top of the outer ear, continuing with A and working through both inner and outer ear. Okay, so I have to make the same shape, just I think maybe 3 rows. I mean, I'm gonna have to do it that way anyways because this is only supposed to have 2 rows and it has 3 rows, so we'll figure that part out. But it looks like it'll be the same shape, which it will get folded like that. So yeah, let me get one done and I'll come back. This might be the cutest. I dropped it. This might be the cutest little thing I've made. But look at this cute little ear. And then you fold it and you put it on the... Oh, it's gonna be so cute. It's very thick. Like, this is a 6.5. and it's so thick, and I've got 2 ends to weave in, which that's not a big deal. I will say, using a plastic darning needle for this process is kind of annoying, but alas, my son lost all of my darning needles that were in this container, just like what happened not that long ago. They're probably on my floor. I just gotta look for them. But that's one ear done. I did have to fudge it a little bit down here because I don't know why, but these are shaped, well, like a leaf. They've got like this like part that comes down. So I had to, you can kind of see it there. But it'll all work out. I'm very excited. Let me get this one done and I'll be right back. So, it's too big. Belle woke up and I put it on his head and it's too big. So, what I'm doing to try to fix it is I took some of the Red Heart white yarn that I used for the for his shirt, and I am going through each stitch and just putting in back and forth stitches just to try to see if that's going to help. If it doesn't, then I can go to Joann's and get some elastic and try to sew that in here, but we'll see. I'm gonna sew this all the way through, down and around the whole bottom of the hat, and then tie the ends together, give it a good old double knot, maybe triple, but just try to see if that stabilizes it a little bit, and if I can tighten it a little bit, I will. We're like, so how much I was short the first part, I am now over on this part. Bellamy, why do you have scissors? Can I have them? Pretty. Yeah, the scissors are pretty. Can I have them? But yeah, I'm gonna get this done and then I will let you know if it actually helps or not. We're in for a thunderstorm, so I am very excited, but we'll see what I get done on this here, because I mean, I am mostly done with it already, actually. I started here, gone all the way down this way, and I am now almost exactly halfway, but yep. And I'm going based on where the seam is, which I, unfortunately, due to my own poor planning, put the seam in the front of his head. But you can't really see it anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but yeah. Let me get back to doing this off screen, and I will let you know in a few minutes what I have discovered. Just in case we needed a accurate representation of just how big this is. I'm gonna have to redo it. I'll take the ears off. I put them on the wrong way anyway. But I'm gonna make the band again for Belle. A little bit closer to his size. There's a hole right there. I'll make it his size instead of my size, and then I'll take the little ears off and I'll just put them on his. And then I've got a cute little ear warmer that I will never wear because it's white. Don't mind my hair. I put it up so that you could see how big this was. But yeah, I put the ears on wrong. So I gotta figure out how to take those off without ruining anything. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I will figure it out and I'll let you know what's up. Okay, so I'm done with the band. I just checked it on my sleeping son's head. It significantly better. It's still a little big. I even went less than his head circumference, But I joined it with red heart. You barely probably can see that. But you can't see it on the other side. It's a little wonky, but it is what it is. I went in a straight line all the way around, or straight down, just like the last one. And then I did a border around so you can see again the stitches that go a different way. But now it is time to sew the ears on correctly, and then we will be done with this as well. Is done. Yeah, you can really see how wonky the back is, but all the ends are weaved in. The ears are sewed on the correct directions. That one's got some fuzz on the inside. I don't get paid enough to deal with that, so this is good enough. And then paired with his, it's gonna be so cute. It's gonna be so cute. And the ears are on. I only had to sew them in 2 other places, you know? Because the instructions just say to attach them like shown, but then it doesn't tell you how they're attached, you know? Attached, whatever. But that's done. That's yet another thing this week. That's done. There is a definite difference in texture between these two, but it is what it is. And yeah, there's bigger puffs down here on the bottom. I'm gonna put this on him at some point in the next couple days and decide if I need to get elastic for the headband, because if I decide that this is too big, then I'll put elastic through it. I'll like weave it in, that way it kind of cinches down, you know? Same with this. If I find that this is not long enough, I will just sew on another, or attach another yarn and keep going until I think it fits. So that is done. The bag is done. Now I need to find something else to finish. Let me look around. Okay. So I hate this little strap that I made, but I put on a button, I sewed on the thing, and with the fact that I've got white in this blue, you can barely even tell it's terribly done. But this button is just the right size, and it still very perfectly fits the tablet, and I can carry it there, but that makes my tablet safe and all done. But yeah, so there's that, and I don't think we're gonna get anything else done this week. I have to edit this video and put it up, but yeah, that is that. Thank you so much for coming and watching. Let's go over real quick what we finished. So we finished this. We finished this bag. Then we finished the costume with the little ears, which I did just try these on. This is just a little bit big. Hopefully it shrinks a little bit in the wash. And then this, I definitely need to do the ribbing on the bottom, but we will do that another day. I'm also going to wash this and see if that kind of stretches it out or whatever. So it's awfully flowy, but I want to make sure that it's perfect, you know? But yeah, so we've got that. And these, and I think that was it. I don't remember what else I did. I really don't. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to check out both my Etsy and my Shopify, because at the end of this month I will be officially transitioning over to Shopify and closing my Etsy shop, just for the ability to do sales and whatever on that. There'll be a link in the description for both of those. And remember that until I close my shop, there is 30% off of every item in the store. Go ahead and buy that all up. That way I don't have to transfer over as much stuff. So that's going to be a lot of work. But make sure to come back next week. And yeah, I will see you then. Bye.